Seoul Land 235 Original Novel DouLuo DaLu. Chapter 268. Iron Man's Tender Feelings. TL by Bagelson. Everything turned quiet. Red radiated outward from Tang San. The air had completely transformed into faintly red crystal, sparkling with 10,000 rays of light from the sunshine sprinkling through the trees. Not far away, an enormous silhouette slowly showed itself, its cold eyes still filled with an intense fear. Wasn't that the pit spider emperor? Tang San stabbed the trident into the ground, using his hand to cover Xiao Wu's eyes as a red gleam flashed through his eyes. Break! A crisp cracking sound instantly brought music to mind, resonating in the dense sunset forest like a silver bottle breaking. When a mirror broke, the image in the mirror would naturally also shatter. 7 Spirit Hall experts, including 3 spirit sages, instantly turned into bloody mist that dispersed in the air. They really weren't weak, but they faced Thousand Hands DouLuo Tang San. When a title DouLuo level power used 100,000-year spirit ability, even equal title DouLuo might not come out unscathed, let alone when there was such a huge gap in spirit power. Erasing such a strong Spirit Empire Spirit Master squad was no difficulty to Tang San. After the exercise on Sea God Island, the current Tang San had truly transformed, becoming part of the peak powers on DouLuo continent. The Pit Spider Emperor didn't turn into dust. Of course that didn't mean its strength was enough to answer Tang San's 100,000-year 8th spirit ability, but rather because it still couldn't be allowed to shatter. Otherwise, how could Tang San absorb its spirit ring? Even so, this more than 50,000-year pit demon spider's body had turned into lumps of broken flesh on the ground, without any signs of life. Disappointing to Tang San was that even though this pit spider emperor had died in extreme fear, it didn't leave behind any spirit bone. This showed how difficult it was to produce a spirit bone. Wait for me, Xiao Wu. Tang San sat down cross-legged. His boundless level mental strength of course didn't need any effort, pulling gently with the spirit's aura, a black halo flew out of the pit spider emperor's broken corpse, enveloping Tang San. The sea god trident brad on his forehead brightened. Tang San wouldn't take any chances. Because this spirit ring would take the place of his 4th spirit ring position, even though sea god DouLuo Bosixi said with certainty there wouldn't be any problems, it was the first time Tang San experienced this, and so he naturally cautiously released the sea god's light, in order to prevent accidents. At the same time, his blue-silver domain also started, spreading out along with his mental strength. The boundless nature effect started. Right now, whether spirit beast or human, if they came within a kilometer of Tang San, they would immediately enter something like a maze, unable to reach him no matter what. The whole spirit ring absorption was far faster than Tang San expected, and there were no mistakes in his handling either. With the help of the sea god's light, his body was like a whale sucking in water, inhaling that pit spider emperor spirit ring into his body, and the awe of the sea god's light made that originally struggling spirit ring become incredibly docile. Tang San now didn't have any problems with absorbing 100,000-year spirit rings, and also had the backing of rank 91 spirit power. The entire absorption process only took the time of half a stick of incense, before a deep black spirit ring had appeared around him, restoring the blue-silver emperor to 5 spirit rings. As Tang San completed the absorption process, he was inwardly a bit puzzled. Because he clearly felt that his physical attributes had risen a bit again. But, when he previously stripped his own spirit rings to help Xiao Wu resurrect before, he hadn't felt his physical attributes weaken. Could it be that he could also have a second strengthening? Even though the lost 5 spirit rings effects only made up a very small portion, such a new strengthening was still too shocking. Only, with Tang San's intelligence, he didn't have to ponder on it too long to find the cause. By all reason, when he poured spirit rings into Xiao Wu had already harmed his vitality, and not only should the increased attributes from the spirit rings have disappeared, they should also be much reduced from the injuries. But, Tang San possessed the heaven-blessed blue-silver emperor right leg bone, and even though he was seriously injured, the powerful restorative ability wildfire burns unending, the spring wind breathes new life not only restored his body over time, it actually also returned him to his previous peak condition. The negative side effects of losing the spirit rings were thus counteracted. Bibi Dong's undying body ability really was powerful, but it approached the subject from the angle of never dying, while Tang San's blue-silver emperor right leg bone used mending. Even though it couldn't keep Tang San from death, no matter how serious the injury, it could treat him as long as he still drew breath and the leg bone wasn't gone. Perhaps it might be lower level than Bibi Dong's undying body, but after Tang San could fully use this spirit bone ability after reaching the title DouLuo level, and apply the effect on others. The Blue-Silver Emperor right leg bones effect could even surpass BB Dong's Death Spider Emperor 9th spirit ability. Gee, what is it? Is there a conflict? Xiao Wu asked a bit impatiently. She might be even more concerned about Tang San's spirit ring recovery than he was. Tang San had shown outstanding talent ever since he first stepped into the Spirit Master world, the pride of a generation, and Xiao Wu absolutely didn't want her beloved to lose his spirit ring abilities in order to save her. Especially after seeing Tang Hao's heroic appearance even after his prime, this kind of feeling had grown even more intense. Tang San smiled and pulled Xiao Wu's soft body into his embrace. Don't worry, everything is ordinary. It seems I not only didn't lose anything when resurrecting you, on the contrary there are rewards. Taking all spirit rings again will increase my strength further. Once all my spirit rings are restored, I'd have the strength to fight even if we ran into BB Dong again. Xiao Wu said. Then let's hurry up and look for spirit rings that fit you. Tang San nodded. That's easy. I think I could restore the Blue-Silver Emperor's spirit rings in at most 3 days. After reaching title DouLuo level strength, I truly understand how enormous an advantage twin spirits are. It's not easy for title DouLuo to hunt 100,000-year spirit beasts, after all, they're too few. But killing the first quality spirit beast is still too simple. Even if ordinary title DouLuo can kill one, it's useless to them. Their spirit rings are filled. But I'm different. Right now I still lack more than 10 spirit rings. If I can kill spirit beasts on the same level of the Pit Spider Emperor, I will be a lot stronger than ordinary title DouLuo. Even more importantly, it's far easier for me to find the spirit beasts I need in the forest than common spirit masters. The Blue-Silver domain can easily find them for me. Both saving time, and finding the best. Indeed, if it was under ordinary circumstances, finding a few spirit rings of the same type of high-level spirit beasts might require a very long time, but the Blue-Silver domain had eyes everywhere in this sunset forest, making this process a lot easier. Over the next 3 days, Tang San relied on the Blue-Silver domain and his boundless mental strength, and sure enough found the other 4 spirit rings he needed among the abundant spirit beasts in the sunset forest, making up the 9 spirit rings of the Blue-Silver Emperor, and the whole process was completely smooth. At the same time, he also helped Xiao Wu find a spirit ring that suited her. Even though there weren't a lot of spirit beasts with over 50,000 years of cultivation, they absolutely weren't as rare as 100,000-year spirit beasts. Only, after Tang San's looting this time, almost half the 50,000-year or higher spirit beasts in the Sunset Forest were eradicated. Besides recovering the 9 rings of the Blue-Silver Emperor, his Clear Sky Hammer also absorbed 2 spirit rings. All spirit rings were 50,000 years or higher. The reason why he didn't add any more spirit rings to the Clear Sky Hammer really wasn't because there were no more 50,000-year spirit beasts in the Sunset Forest, but rather because there weren't any that suited the Clear Sky Hammer. The Clear Sky Hammer was the strongest power attack type tool spirit, and also Tang San's second spirit. Different from restoring the Blue-Silver Emperor's spirit rings, Tang San was extremely picky about each ring he added. Holding an attitude of rather going without than with a substandard choice, he absolutely wouldn't act unless it was perfectly suitable. Only, even so, after Tang San's 2 great spirits possessed 12 spirit rings, his body had also changed once again. With the aid of the Sea God's light, the amplified attributes naturally wouldn't constitute any threat to his body. That golden light on his skin grew even more distinct. At night it would even make Tang San shine on his own. Tang San discovered through internal inspection that his bones had begun to show a faint golden color. He vaguely felt that, whether it was his skin or bones turning golden, it was extremely similar to the invincible golden body he had with Xiao Wu's spirit bone. Grandmaster once told him that the invincible golden body also had limits, just that nobody had ever broken through this limit while facing Tang San. According to Tang San's research, this limit might very well be the difference between rank 99 and rank 100. If it was rank 100, then the invincible golden body's invincible part might be useless. But these changes to his body undoubtedly surprised Tang San. He vaguely felt that if his skin, bones, muscles and blood all turned the same golden color as invincible golden body, then his body really could become invincible. Attacks under the level of gods completely ineffective. At the same time, as his number of spirit rings grew, his spirit ring absorption speed also grew even faster. When he absorbed his 12th spirit ring, he finished it in practically just a few breaths. Even though he never found a 100,000-year existence in the Sunset Forest, Tang San was still satisfied. When his current spirit rings flashed, he might scare people flat. The blue-silver Emperor Spirit Ring arrangement was as follows: black, 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 red, black, red, red, red. The Spirit Ring effect of this first spirit even surpassed that of Bibi Dong's second. Tang San still didn't think he could defeat Bibi Dong, but blocking for a while shouldn't be a problem. At least his current strength shouldn't be less than rank 97 sword DouLuo Chen Xin. Of course, this was while including the Sea God Trident. After all, starting from rank 95, cultivation would double with each rank. That day he faced Bibi Dong and escaped in one piece. Luck and Tang San's special abilities as well as the domain effects of the two great beasts all played a major part. Only, Tang San still deeply felt the difficulty of raising his spirit power after reaching rank 90. He had absorbed 750,000-year spirit rings in succession, but his spirit power had only risen less than 2 ranks. At present his spirit power was rank 92, close to rank 93. It felt as though, if he didn't absorb 100,000-year spirit rings, even if he filled the Clear Sky Hammer's spirit rings, it would be pretty good if his spirit power could reach rank 94. It was no wonder title DouLuo frequently took 10 years to rise 1 rank. What pleased Tang San the most over these 3 days, was the harvest of spirit bones. The rate at which 50,000-year spirit beasts produced spirit bones wasn't low, and including the spirit beast for Xiao Wu's spirit ring, altogether 8 50,000-year spirit beasts produced 2 spirit bones. One of them was even a skull spirit bone that was extremely suited to Xiao Wu. Tang San immediately had her absorb it. And after Xiao Wu absorbed the spirit ring and spirit bone, her true spirit power level was also revealed, reaching rank 76. When she hadn't received the rewards of a first-rate trial, her spirit power rising to such a degree was in no way inferior to the Shrek 7 Devils. The current Xiao Wu had also finally risen to the Spirit Sage level. The spirit bone she absorbed was called the Mind-Condensing Charm Skull. She got it from the 60,000-year cultivation 3-eyed charm fox that produced her 7th spirit ring. After getting this spirit bone, Xiao Wu's second spirit ability, Charm, was strengthened exponentially. Tang San once tried Xiao Wu's charm attack with his mental strength held inside. He immediately judged that Xiao Wu's charm effect was enough to influence all levels of spirit masters including title DouLuo, only the effect would be different with different levels of strength. Moreover, this spirit bone not only evolved Xiao Wu's second spirit ability, it also gave her a practical ability. Adding in her teleportation and invincible golden body abilities, her abilities on the battlefield even surpassed the other Shrek 7 Devils, second only to Tang San. As for the other spirit bone, it didn't suit either Tang San or Xiao Wu. Plus the one Tang San took from Ghost DouLuo, he had now stored up 2 spirit bones. He was preparing to give both to his companions. One of 2 spirit bones suited Dai Mubai, and the other was even more suitable for Zhu Zuqing. Even though spirit bones were good, they still had to be used by the people who needed them most for the best effect. As Grand Master's disciple, Tang San always remembered his teacher's instructions. Xiao Wu, look. Standing in the forest, Tang San smiled slightly to Xiao Wu and pointed at himself. He was just releasing his blue-silver Emperor spirit, and those alternating red and black 9 spirit rings gave people a powerful visual impact. Just at this moment, a blue hazy radiance overflowed from within Tang San. Immediately after, a strange scene appeared. The 9 spirit rings that could make any opponent feel fear suddenly changed. They changed color. Blue light flowed, and all his spirit rings suddenly turned white. Under Xiao Wu's astonished gaze, they again turned yellow. Then purple, and finally black. The light appeared again. The 9 spirit rings were suddenly one less, and then a second, a third, until all the 9 spirit rings were completely gone. But right now Tang San had clearly released his blue-silver Emperor spirit. Gee, how did you do it? Xiao Wu looked astounded at Tang San. She discovered that even Tang San's presence was quickly changing along with his spirit rings. Withdrawing the spirit, Tang San smiled. This is an understanding I gained while searching the Star Do Great Forest using the blue-silver domain. After these days of research, it has finally basically been formed. It doesn't count as a domain ability, but it's still a useful little trick. It can show excellent results with my mental strength control. I call it camouflage. Through a change in the blue-silver domain, I can camouflage my spirit rings, change their colors, or even make it seem like I don't have any spirit rings. It's perfect along with restraining my presence. My current spirit rings are too eye-catching, it's much better with this camouflage ability. Unless it's a power at Bibi Dong's level, even title DouLuo won't see through me. Xiao Wu bounced into Tang San's arms, her long slender legs wrapped around his waist, hanging onto his neck. This ability is good, it can definitely avert a lot of trouble. Tang San lowered his head and kissed Xiao Wu on the lips. She flushed, but didn't resist. The two had been stuck together like glue over these days, experiencing wind and rain had brought their hearts even closer. Besides not taking the last step, their degree of intimacy was no less than a married couple. Of course, that last step wasn't because of Xiao Wu's refusal, it was Tang San who took the initiative to keep it for their wedding night. He loved Xiao Wu so much, he didn't want his beloved to feel any regret. Just at this moment, suddenly, Tang San raised his head to look in the direction of the ice and fire yin-yang well. Xiao Wu turned at the same time, to see a golden beam of light soar towards the sky in that area. All the blue-silver grass on the ground swayed softly at this moment, as if trembling with excitement. Mom succeeded! Tang San cheered ecstatically. Without letting Xiao Wu down, he held onto her butt with his left hand, grabbing the sea god trident with the right, and soared up, flying straight towards the ice and fire yin-yang well, regardless of whether this was a spirit beast forest or not. In the air, his powerful mental pressure directly spread out, suppressing any spirit beasts in the sunset forest from even thinking about doing anything to them. In the blink of an eye, they reached the mountain. And that golden light rising at the sky still didn't halt. An intense familiar feeling gave Tang San an impulse to charge straight into that golden light. That light wasn't the power of bright light, but rather an incredibly immense aura of life, formed from star specks of golden light. Just as Tang San arrived at the mountain top, before he could enter the valley, that immense golden pillar suddenly shattered, turning into specks of golden light scattering in the air and floating towards the sunset forest. As those golden specks of light passed by Tang San, he clearly sensed a huge aura of life saturate his body. In his mind, his mother's gentle voice echoed. "My people, I thank you for selflessly devoting yourselves, letting me receive rebirth. This light of life is my gift to you, I hope you will soon evolve." Xiao Wu didn't hear the same voice, since she didn't have any of the blood of the blue-silver emperor. But she was still attracted by the golden light covering the sky and the earth, and was dazzled. Once Xiao Wu was back to herself, Tang San held her waist with one hand, and the two fell from the sky like a giant bird. In midair, they could already see that charming woman born by the side of the ice and fire yin-yang well. Her body was completely enveloped in gentle light of life, dressed in a golden blue dress, her noble and elegant temperament setting off her unworldly countenance, her azure eyes as flawless as crystal. Golden ribbons were arranged all over her dress, and a faint delicate fragrance hung in the air. She looked to be in her 30s, her beautiful eyes gazing intently at that already lifeless figure in front of her. Her beauty was a clear-cut contrast with that one-armed and one-legged man. But, her expression when she looked at him was filled with gentleness. "Ah! Yin!" Tang Hao called out her name almost bitterly, feelings of shame making him bow his head, not quite daring to look at that beautiful appearance. But at this moment, a gentle slender hand reached out to his stubbly face, raising his head again. A familiar fragrance, a fragrance remembered from decades ago, instantly filled Tang Hao's heart. "Hao, you are always my Hao. These years, even if I temporarily lost my life to save you, I know your lot has been even more bitter than mine. We can finally be together, this time I won't leave you again. No matter how you change, you are always my man. I love you forever and ever." Yin's voice trembled, bringing choked sobs of emotion, tears rolling down her face like a snapped string of pearls. Tang Hao finally faced Yin again, watching her beautiful countenance even closer. Restraining the 25 years of feelings in his heart from breaking out like a flash flood, he suddenly circled his wife with his one arm, pulling them tightly together, crying loudly. In the Spirit Master world, Clear Sky DouLuo was always a ferocious iron man, widely known for his unparalleled attacks. But now his bitterly weeping appearance was like that of a child. All the feelings had been constrained in his heart for 25 years. Xiao Wu sacrificed herself for Tang San, and Tang San was immediately enlightened by the two forest kings that there was a chance to resurrect her, but when Yin sacrificed herself, all she left for Tang Hao was a blue-silver emperor seed, and their newborn child. That was a heavy blow to Tang Hao. His dearly beloved wife, the mother of their son, finally stood living in front of him. The gentle feelings long since coiled tightly in his heart, violently drained out. Watching this scene, Xiao Wu also couldn't help crying, hiding in Tang San's embrace. Tang San cried too, but he cried smiling. The whole family was finally reunited. For this moment, he had already waited far, far too long. He finally had a family with both his parents, as well as his gentle and beautiful wife. He now felt like there was nothing else to strive for. Even the sea god's divine seat wasn't enough to attract him. Tang San pulled Xiao Wu in close, walking quietly. His parents definitely had a lot to speak about, it was better for them to properly get familiar. As a son, he of course had to give them space. A tenderness and happiness he had never had made Tang San increasingly excited. This night, Tang San held Xiao Wu tightly as they slept. He didn't cultivate, so much that he didn't even reflect on any questions of cultivation or other things. In his mind, his heart, was only a dense warmth. Early morning. Moist dew, the sounds of insects and birds. Tang San woke from deep sleep. Xiao Wu was still sleeping sweetly in his warm embrace, both arms still wrapped around his neck, her face filled with happiness. Seeing her cute appearance, Tang San couldn't help nibbling on the tip of her dainty nose. Xiao Wu's nose twitched, and she opened eyes hazy with sleep. Her big eyes blinked, her long eyelashes dancing. Seeing Tang San watch her so closely, she still couldn't help sinking back into Tang San's arms. "Gee, what are you looking at me like that for?" Tang San whispered. "Xiao Wu, I'm afraid I might not have enough of looking at you for a lifetime. What should I do?" Xiao Wu murmured. "Then I'll let you look for 2 lifetimes, 3 lifetimes, forever, forever. As long as you don't turn away, I will be your wife forever." Tang San didn't say anything else, but answered Xiao Wu with a deep kiss that almost left her unable to breathe. When Tang San and Xiao Wu returned to the valley, they found Tang Hao and Ayin sitting by the ice and fire yin-yang well. Ayin leaned in Tang Hao's arms, her hazy gaze watching the 2-colored mist rising from the ice and fire yin-yang well. The Tang Hao they saw now was like a different person. His originally somewhat grizzled hair had now actually turned completely black, more than half of the lines on his face gone. His clear eyes looked around brightly, occasionally even giving people a feeling of heart palpitations. He seemed 10 years younger. Ever since childhood, this was the first time Tang San had seen his father beam like this, and he couldn't help calling out, "Dad, Mom!" Tang Hao and Ayin turned their heads to look at them at the same time. Tang Hao's face showed a faint smile, but Ayin sharply stood, spreading her arms to her tall elated son, her voice trembling. Little San, come quickly, let Mom take a good look at you." "Mom!" Tang San shouted from excitement, releasing Xiao Wu's hand and stabbing the sea god trident into the ground. He suddenly dashed forward, falling to his knees in front of his mother. Ayin held tightly to Tang San's wide shoulders. Her son was very tall, chest high to her even when kneeling. This was the first time mother and child had embraced since his birth. His mother's embrace was warm and soft. That motherly presence made everything else in the world seem inconsequential. Mother and son held each other like this, crying. Tang Hao's eyes filled with emotion. Raising his head to look at the sky, he suddenly felt that heaven wasn't unkind to him. Even after so much pain, in the end his family could still be together again. This moment, he was like Tang San yesterday, everything seemed fated. Spreading his arm, he embraced his wife and son. Xiao Wu stood nearby. Watching Tang San's family embrace, she couldn't help feeling a bit lost. Right now she missed her dead mother, and missed De Ming and Er Ming. Just at this moment, a golden ribbon circled her waist, and the next moment she was pulled into that warm motherly embrace. "Child, don't be sad. From now on I'm your mom. You will never be alone. You have little San, and me and your dad. We're all your family." Ayin softly caressed Xiao Wu's head, speaking gently. Even though her voice was a bit choked from crying, to Xiao Wu's ears this sounded like the world's most touching voice. Even though Erlong recognized her as her adopted daughter, Erlong's fiery temper was very different from Xiao Wu's mother. But Ayin now gave her an illusion like her mother really had been reborn. Equally gently and benevolently wrapping up her body, and also wrapping up her heart, this moment her lonely helplessness evaporated completely. "Mom!" Embracing with tears of happiness, everyone's hearts held different feelings. The one who felt it the deepest was Tang Hao. After fully a half stick of incense of time, he pulled up Tang San. "Fine, today is the happy day of your family's reunion, we can't all be crying." Ayin nodded, wiping the tears from Tang San and Xiao Wu's face. "Your father is right. Today is a happy day, we should be excited." Tang San had now already returned to his senses, and asked Ayin. "Mom, how is your recover?" This was what concerned him the most. After all, his mother had cultivated to 100,000 years twice, and also drawn support from a lot of outside forces. He feared there would be a problem with his mother's resurrection. Ayin said. "Even better than expected. Not only have I restored my human form, I've also restored my cultivation level from back then. It feels like my body is just like I remember it. My spirit power is just past rank 70. Only, there are still certain differences. It might be because of the influence of your blue-silver domain awakening the blue-silver emperor blood in me. Even though my current spirit power is just at the spirit sage level, my mental strength, and especially my blue-silver grass affinity is almost the same as when I was a 100,000-year spirit beast. But no matter what, those are all good things. With you and your father here, my 70 ranks of strength is enough." Tang San thought to himself that it was fortunate his mother didn't have to start her human form from the beginning, otherwise, if she now had the appearance of a little girl, let alone whether his father could accept it, even he would feel quite strange. Ayin said. "I'm already completely reborn. Little San, let's go to the Clear Sky School." Tang San of course understood why his mother was impatient, and immediately nodded his approval. On the contrary, it was Tang Hao who shook his head. "Let's not rush. It's more important for our family to be together. Ayin, you've just been reborn, consolidate your cultivation first. Otherwise I'll be worried." Ayin helplessly said. "Aren't I already very well right now? Don't worry, I will definitely treat myself well. For myself, and for you and our son and daughter-in-law." Under Tang Hao's stubborn persistence, the four lived like a happy family in the ice and fire Yin-Yang Well Valley for 3 days. Every day, Ayin and Xiao Wu were in charge of cooking, while Tang San and Tang Hao exchanged some cultivation understanding. When Tang Hao heard that Tang Xiao had passed on to Tang San the Clear Sky 9 absolutes, letting him use them, and he gave pointers from the side. With his wife resurrected, Tang Hao's deathly still heart had also come back to new life. It seemed to him like he was growing younger with each day. He was simply a completely different person compared to back when he had just severed his limbs. Of course, Tang Hao didn't have the severe strictness he did when Tang San was a child. Seeing his son had grown up, his eyes were filled with smiles. 3 days passed without any problems with Ayin's body. With Tang Hao urged by his wife, the family finally decided to leave the Sunset Forest, to go to the Clear Sky School. The Sunset Forest bordered Heaven Do City, not far from the Clear Sky School. In order to help his father quickly regenerate his arm and leg, Tang San didn't turn around even when they passed by Heaven Do City. The family of 4 went straight to the Clear Sky School. Tang San originally also wanted to go to the sect. The 3 requirements raised by the 5 elders were already completed. At the same time, the one forging the Tang sect's strongest mechanical type hidden weapons, Lu Gao, was still there. It finish at here. All girls and guys, comments, likes, or no updates. Comments, likes, shares, subscribes. See ya.